Alright, what is up YouTube? I'm currently a little under the weather, so got that going on. It's pretty nice. So I figured I'd just record this video. The other day I went to the range, just over the weekend here, and I was having some issues with my 625, and that issue was being the trigger. It's a little hard to pull sometimes. I'll try and demonstrate that here. It's not guaranteed. As you can see, it's still dirty from going to the range. I hadn't cleaned it since. So anyway, I got some snap caps in there. I'm gonna give it a few pulls, see if we can't come across the same issue. There it is. It's real tight. See, see how the screen is shaking? And that is from the force of my trigger finger. There we go. And so it happens every once in a while. Now there's plenty of problems that can happen with a moon clip fed revolver here that may cause that issue of a tough trigger pull. There it goes again. But it's pretty inconsistent. I don't know. My only guess, because I mean this clip is good. It's a good clip. Might not be able to tell because the snap caps are, you know, not perfectly aligned, but it's a good clip. It's not bent. I'm assuming it has to do with stuff being trapped underneath the cylinder release. Now you can look under there, it's pretty dirty currently. And I'm guessing that that's the issue. So I'll take it apart, give it a good clean under there, and see how it reacts after. And this may not even be the issue. It's just something that I know I've heard Jerry Mitchellek talk about a few times, where stuff gets trapped under here, and what happens is this doesn't sit perfectly, and what can happen is just, you know, tight trigger pulls, scraping, stuff like that. We can take a look here at the back of the frame. Not the dirtiest, not the cleanest. Definitely still, you know, used from the last time I took to the range. Try and get a better shot of that. Come on. There we go. So not too terrible, but we'll see. I'll give it a good clean. I guess also while I'm at it, I also have this bobbed hammer. Pretty crude bob job on it. Just sliced off the hammer spur here, as you see on this one. I wanted to keep all the original parts for this in the original, you know, forms, just in case I, you know, resale or anything. Probably won't, but it's just nice to have the original parts. So ordered this after the fact, gave it a cut, gave it a nice little sand job, so it's not like the ugliest thing in the world. Although it could have been done better, but I'm not about to spend a bunch of time on it. I'm just here for practicality. So I'll get this thing apart, give it a clean. I'm not going to show it on camera because YouTube is kind of funny lately as far as what you're allowed to show. It is what it is. I'm not going to risk it, me being a new channel. So I'll get back to you once it's all cleaned up. Okay, so if YouTube wants to strike me for this, I mean, by all means, I don't want to be on YouTube if they do. But this is what I'm talking about right here. See all that gunk buildup in there? It's just real cruddy right in there. I'm assuming that that's probably the problem. As you can see, there's even more crud all right here at the base of the plunger on the ejector, the ejector rod. So just to give a better visual of what I'm thinking, what I'm looking at here, I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm assuming that's our culprit. And once I get that cleaned up, it should be good to go. All right, so as you can see, I have the new bobbed hammer in there. Here's the old one. Can't see what I'm doing. So that'll be kind of nice. I have it all cleaned up. Hopefully you can tell. It's definitely a lot cleaner than it was originally. So let's get in here in the back of the frame. Nice and clean. I didn't clean the barrel at all. I just kind of said I'll do that later. But Now let's test it out. Got the snap caps, same ones, going in. All right. Gonna give it a few trigger pulls here, see what happens. Yeah. Overall, much smoother. Way better performance. They had no lockup whatsoever. That definitely would have locked up by then. As you can see, very nice and clean underneath that ejector rod. And I'll flip it around here so you can see the other side. Boom. There we go. No crud or nothing. That buildup there is just some lube that I applied. So yeah. So if you have any moon clip fed revolvers and you're not sure what the problem is, let's say you're having some dragging issues, try checking under your ejector rod, and that might just be the problem. Hope the video helped.